We do have another Daily Wire article. We have United States launches airstrikes after multiple service members injured in attack. United States military launched airstrikes this week against an Islamic terrorist group in Iraq after the group injured multiple United States service members in a drone strike on Christmas. United States forces in Iraq and Syria have been attacked more than 100 times since October 17, according to a recent report from the Military Times. 3 United States service members were hurt, including one who was in critical condition after the terrorist group launched a suicide drone at the United States base in Erbil in Iraq. In response to the attacks, the United States conducted airstrikes against multiple facilities used by Kataib Hezbollah, an Iranian-backed terrorist group, and affiliated groups in Iraq late on Monday night. United States Central Command said in a statement, quote, early assessments indicate that these United States airstrikes deployed and targeted facilities and likely killed a number of Kataib Hezbollah militants, the statement said. There's no indications that any civilian lives were affected. The United States military will continue to evaluate the effectiveness of these strikes. Commander General Michael Eric Kurland said that the strikes were intended to hold accountable those elements directly responsible for the attacks on the coalition forces in Iraq and Syria to degrade their ability to continue the attacks, which is a good thing. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin said that the other terrorist groups were also that have been involving in attacking United States forces in the region were also Iran-backed. Let me be clear: the president and I will not hesitate to take action necessary action to defend the United States, our troops, and our interests, Austin said. There's no higher priority. While we do not seek to escalate conflict in the region, we are committed to fully prepared to take further necessary measures to protect our people and our facilities. And I completely agree. We need to protect the West. We need to protect America. We need to band together and say, no, you know what? We're not going to be bullied by militants abroad. We're not going to be bullied by people that want just pure terror. These are terrorist groups in the Middle East. We're not going to be bullied by them. We're going to say, no, you're a terrorist group. We're going to make sure that our military officers that were attacked is going to get justice. We need to make sure that Israel is safe and protected from abroad, because they're the only country in the Middle East that actually has people have rights. So this is what I don't get about the left too. They want people to have rights, but then they look at the only country that actually gives women the right to actually show their face in public. They look at that country and say, no, you're bad. And then they look at the groups like Afghanistan, which force with killings, potential killings, women to hide their face, hide their whole entire body out in public. And they look at those countries and say, you're the good guys. No, Israel does not force their woman to cover up their whole entire body. Women do not have any rights. They cannot drive a car. They cannot go and vote. They don't have any rights. And like we talked about a few weeks ago, gay people are actually killed in Gaza. Gay people are killed in Afghanistan, and gay people are killed in Iran all the time. In Israel, you can be a gay person and not be killed. So which country are we going to take, which country are we going to sit here and say, which one's better for rights? Human rights in America would be more suitable and more compatible to Israel than any other Middle Eastern country. So why are we going to attack Israel? That's the only country in the Middle East that actually gives its people rights.